Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I am Gene Okerlund here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on NXT, we're going to have the fight between Godzilla and Drew McIntyre for the TWF Heavyweight winnings. And we're coming off of Monday Night Raw and WrestlePalooza and all that good stuff. Gene Okerlund said, "Yeah, we are. We are coming off of all that stuff." Gene Okerlund said, "We're coming off all that stuff." Trini Kwan said, "You know, we already seen the TWF Heavyweight winnings shift hands from Asuka to Melapapi." Trini Kwan said, "Will the same thing happen? Will the same thing happen? You know, here today between Drew McIntyre and Godzilla here on NXT." "Well, I don't know," said Trini Kwan. "I don't know," Wade Barrett said, "if that's going to happen or not. To be earnest with you, Godzilla seems to be a true strong foe to fight. And there isn't really too many foes out there that Godzilla has ever had a hang up with that he's never beat. You know? And will we see the Firefly Funhouse? Will that come back?" Gene Okerlund said, "I believe that will come back, but I believe it will be tomorrow on Dynamite is where we'll actually see that. But I understand that that Ashley Williams has something he has to say." Well, I can't stand up. "Alright," Ashley Williams said, "everyone asks me who is going to be the new Fordman of the TWF, since Astronoma's no longer got that anymore. Well, it has to be someone who can get out, come right to the ring, not take a lot of time, and put the fight together. So I believe the man that I took over for as matchmaker would be the man that I believe would make the great Fordman or head Fordman. That would be Steve Austin." Oh, and Steve Austin just gave the stunner to Ashley Williams, but then shakes his hand, so I guess everything's good. Well, you know, Steve Austin is now the Fordman of TWF, and I don't have to come out with I don't have to, blow time, putting all kinds of things in my, blow time. So today here on NXT, we're going to see Drew McIntyre fight Godzilla for the TWF Heavyweight winnings, one of my good friends. So I want Godzilla to come on here now, and Drew McIntyre, because the fight's going to happen. And it's going to happen now. Well, and we don't have a lot of time, because we got to get this film made, since Xena has to make her film right after our film. So we don't got a lot of time, Steve Austin says. "Oh, I know that," Godzilla said, "but it's good to see you. Now you're the Fordman of TWF again." "Yeah, I am. The first time." "And that won't mean anything," Drew McIntyre said. "I got a lot of on look for Steve Austin and for you, Godzilla, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be the TWF Heavyweight winner." "Well, like I say," Steve Austin says, "the time for talk is done, and the time for fighting is now. Now, you two are going to fight. If you want to see Drew McIntyre and Godzilla and Drew McIntyre fight for the TWF Heavyweight winnings here on NXT, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah." Well, I don't know who's saying hell yeah, because that's not Steve Austin. He's the only one saying it. Wade Barrett said. There isn't anyone else saying it, Well, well, this is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, he is from Al Scotland. He is Drew McIntyre. And he is the TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. And this is the first true NXT on Tuesdays, since NXT has really shifted from Wednesdays on USA to Tuesdays. But we were doing it 2 weeks before the true shift happened. And now, Drew McIntyre, the Claymore kick to Godzilla, Gene Okerlund said. The future shot DDT. Well, that's not going to keep him down, Trini Kwan said. Not at all. No, none of us going to keep him down, Wade Barrett said. Godzilla will not keep down. And now Godzilla hits him and knocks him down with his tail. And I told you, Wade Barrett said, nothing's going to keep Godzilla down. There's very few foes out there that actually got the greater of Godzilla, and there's a short list of them. And one will be Mothra, the other one will be King Kong. And Drew McIntyre's name is Nina Does, Wade Barrett said. No, probably not that. Oh, Godzilla just getting the Godzilla Stunner. Is that going to be enough to beat Drew McIntyre here? 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. And somehow Godzilla, or Gajora, or whatever you want to call him, Gene Okerlund said, is still the TWF heavyweight winner. Well, without his sister Astronema, or his brother Andros, or his father Ecliptor, and without Algar, Godzilla has to go in alone, Trini Kwan said, but Godzilla has gone in alone. He wavered the storm of the Claymore kick, the future, the upcoming shot DDT. Trini Kwan said he won. And to think, Wade Barrett said, everyone thought that Godzilla was going through calling him the underdog. There's only very few handful of fights that Godzilla's been in where someone would call him the underdog. And be earnest with that, there's only 2 fights Godzilla ever lost. That would be King Kong, and the other would be Mothra. And beyond that, Godzilla's won all the other fights he's ever been in. So at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre really has nothing to be ashamed of himself, nothing to be ashamed of, Wade Barrett said, but the King of the Fiends did beat him. Well, that might be true, Gene Okerlund said. Drew McIntyre gave Godzilla everything he had, but at the end of the day, Godzilla beat him. And Gene Okerlund said, but I thought it was a good fight, and I thought it was a good match. And I do understand that that Jim Ross, is going to talk with the TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. Take it away, Jim Ross. Thank you, Gene Okerlund, and I'm glad you folks are finding Tuesdays good. Well, I'm here with the TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. I shouldn't be wearing this hat anymore anyway. Why the fuck do I still wear this hat? Anyway, Godzilla, you just beat Drew McIntyre, who is a former 2-time TWF heavyweight winner, a former 2-time WWE heavyweight winner, IW heavyweight winner, WWE NXT heavyweight winner, EP heavyweight winner. Well, I tell you like this, Godzilla said, I take nothing away from Drew McIntyre. I mean, he worked hard, he overcame things, at the end of the day, he worked from the lowest to the highest. Yeah, he started out as PW heavyweight winner. He started out as IW heavyweight winner. He worked himself to being WWE NXT heavyweight winner, to becoming 2-time WWE heavyweight winner. But at the end of the day, I still beat him. And when you think that I was going to go into this fight as the underdog, you guessed you would have been right about that. But then at the end of the day, I'm still king of the Fiends. And even though Drew McIntyre is a strong wrestler, fighter, whatever, and he gave me everything he had, his Claymore kick, his outcoming shot DDT, at the end of the day, I still beat him. And that's all it's needed. Well, I do know, Godzilla, you should know that your sister, your fostered sister Astronema, your fostered brother Andros, I guess your fostered father Ecliptor and Elgar aren't here anymore, so how would you fare without them? You forget I'm not completely alone. You forget, Jim Ross, I'm not fully alone. I still have my good friend Steve Austin that I have known since between 98 YL. So, at the end of the day, it's not like I don't have friends in high steads. Yes, you do got friends in high steads, Godzilla, I'll give you that. But I don't know if that's going to help you still be the TWF heavyweight winner. But anyway, it was a good fight and it was a good match. Well, thank you, Jim Ross. Well, you're welcome. Well, that was my talk with Godzilla, King of the Fiends, TWF heavyweight winner. This hat keeps coming off badly. Why it don't stay on right? Everyone tells me that's the wrong way, but the... Well, that was my talk with Godzilla, the TWF heavyweight winner. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Well, thank you, Jim Ross. And it looks like it is all the time. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for TWF NXT. I am Gene Okerlund for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite.